17th of January 2018 15:08 Article View Option SEOUL, January 17 Yonhap, South Korea's disability sports body on Wednesday welcomed North Korea's offer to send a delegation to the PyeongChang Paralympics. Myung-ho, who leads the Korea Paralympic Committee, said his organization is ready to support North Korea if it decides to compete at the Paralympic Games which start on March 9. I hope the PyeongChang Paralympics can make a road for inter-Korean exchange in disabled sports, Lee said. We'll try our best to have exchange programs even after the Paralympics. This file photo taken on November 29, 2017, shows Korea Paralympic Committee President Lee Myung-ho at an event for the PyeongChang Paralympic Games at Icheon Training Center in Icheon, Gyeonggi Province. Yonhap, North Korea agreed last week to send athletes and art troupe to the PyeongChang Olympics that starts on February 9. During Wednesday's talks to discuss details of its Olympic delegation, Pyongyang offered to also send its athletes to the PyeongChang Paralympics, South Korea's unification ministry said. The two sides also discussed a joint parade at the opening ceremony and forming a unified Korean team in women's hockey at the meeting at the Peace House on the southern side of the shared border village of Panmunjom. For the upcoming Winter Olympics, the South proposed to have a single Korean team in women's hockey. Lee said he doesn't think a unified Korean team will be formed at the Paralympics. It's not realistic to see a single Korean team at the Paralympics because North Korea doesn't have many Paralympic athletes. North Korea has never performed at the Winter Paralympics, though it did take part in 2 Summer Paralympics. North Korea made its Paralympic debut in 2012 by sending 1 athlete to London, and was represented by 2 athletes at the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Paralympics. It was reported earlier this month that North Korea is considering sending 2 para-Nordic skiers to the PyeongChang Paralympics. Shin Young-soon, the head of the US-based Kinsler Foundation that supports North Korean disabled athletes, said that the 2 skiers will compete at the World Para-Nordic Skiing World Cup in Oberried, Germany, this week, and they will be registered on the International Paralympic Committee (IPC) database for wild-card selections for the PyeongChang Paralympics. North Korea currently doesn't have any of its athletes in the IPC database. For wild-card consideration, athletes first need to be registered in the IPC database, and then wait to be classified based on their physical abilities. The IPC is scheduled to have its executive meeting at its headquarters in Germany later this month to discuss North Korea's Paralympic Games participation. The IPC previously said it will support North Korea to take part in the first Winter Paralympics in South Korea. KDON@yna.co.kr